Brother Marines. We have returned again today, where we have assembled, which is where we are now here, which is this place. It is I, Slathe the Space Marine. And I am here, and this is the Hobby Hangout on this Thursday. Welcome to the stream. So, today, like on every other Hobby Hangout stream, which we're starting a bit early. We're starting a bit early today. I'm wondering why. Why are we starting early today? And we have some people in the chat already. Wow, okay, so we've got Sphere, welcome to the stream. I am Slathe the Space Marine, and you are here in the Hobby Hangout on Thursday. This is where we are going to be working on my Space Marine chapter, because I am working on completing an entire set of 1,000 Space Marines and their command staff and all of the other stuff, and I guess their associated vehicles, and then I guess they're gonna need like chapter serfs, and then there's servitors, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff. So, Brother Marines, can I just say that cosplay looks great? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliments on that. Lots of hard work went into that. A lot of those old videos from the intro are from when the suit had didn't have some. There's been upgrades and updates since then, and there's some parts that look a lot nicer. It needs to have a little bit of maintenance. Right now, the suit needs to have a little bit of maintenance, and then it is good to go. And then I can, do more suit things, more cosplay, more costume things, more Space Marine. That's right, because the Space Marine, it is not keck, it is cringe. No, wait, let's put that the other way around. It's not cringe, it is keck. Now, I thought that was Rokal Dorn. Well, I mean, I will not confirm or deny if that is actually the case. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I wanted you to start early, says Jive. Yes, you did. You asked me to start early, and you made a very good argument. So we are starting early today. We've got our models from yesterday, which is 2 las cannon guys and a heavy bolter guy, which I need to do some fixes on that. And then I also put 5 assault marines. I hate painting I hate painting assault marines. We've got 5 assault marines on the table, so we've got some more stuff on the table there. Submit it to the chapter servitors for cleaning and repairs. Yeah. It needs some internal work, and it needs some shoulder fixing, and it needs some stuff for the backpack. It needs some maintenance. It needs some TLC, and then the suit will be back in action. It can be used for kind of minor stuff, but not really like a lot of heavy duty stuff and walking around. So reconnaissance missions. That's what it's good for. Right now, it's good for the reconnaissance missions. So today we've got right now I've got 8 Space Marines on the table. We'll see how far we get through these 8 Space Marines. I don't imagine we're going to get through all of them, but it's possible that, the impossible has been done before. And, as is the usual format, about an hour into the stream, we will, at the 1 hour mark, so halfway through the stream, although this one's a little bit early, so we'll figure out how that one works then. That's where we're going to go to the model showcase and meme showcase. So that's where, if you're part of the Bloodhounds chapter Discord, I'm going to want you to post your memes in the memes and post your hobby stuff in the work in progress and in the finished models. Put it all there so that way we can show off what you're working on and what you're laughing at, and we can go from there. What chapter, may I ask? Well, I, Slathe the Space Marine, am from the luxurious, glorious, wondrous, exasperant, which is not quite a word, but we'll just add it into the dictionary because we have that little bit of influence, why not? Because we are the Bloodhounds chapter. And we are Space Marines. And that's right. We will leave it at that, because if we leave the mystery, then that means the seed of interest is there, and then all of a sudden you're there, you're invested, and then suddenly it's, oh no, it's too late. It's too late. Oh no, we can't stop it. Like the dramatic irony. Why can't we stop them? No, we can't. So, sip of coffee. We got our coffee here. We got a fresh pot of coffee off there in yonder distance. So we are ready. We are energized. So let's get things rolling. I don't know what this is symbolizing, but it is meaning it. So we're going to be painting right now, and this is going to look terrible because you're going to see models that look like they're done. And what I'm doing is I'm going over old models that were either painted with thin paint, or the paint has come off over time. They've been damaged, chipped. It's just worn off. And I am fixing old models. So this is going to look kind of weird that I'm painting models that are already painted. After this stage, and then after all of the Assault Marines, which there's 20 of them, then we get the wonderful, glorious mission of going over them all again with the fine-toothed comb and painting all of the frag grenades green, painting all of the chest Aquillas and bolter Aquillas and all of the Aquillas in blue and a highlighted blue, fixing all of the plasma guns and making sure that that is all completely highlighted and all perfect. Doing the lenses of the helmets, any sort of laurels or baubles or anything that they have going on, just doing it and doing it good, unlike how I did before. So going back, using a time machine, otherwise known as a paintbrush, and changing the mistakes of the past to make the future good, even though it's a grim, dark future of the 41st millennium. We are making this Space Marine chapter go from, I guess it's geek to chic. That's what we're going for. Yes, I play a fan-made chapter, the Bloodhounds chapter. I think I have an image of them somewhere. Let's see, if we go over to memes, let's go over to the memes section. This would be a chart showing approximately the pattern that will be applied to the Space Marines. Now, this chart here is not 100% accurate. There are some inaccuracies and some flaws in the chart above. So, I would not take this image as complete gospel as how to and what they look like. There are errors in the above. But this is what the chapter... I guess it's what they look like. I don't know. I didn't have much to back that up. So, here we are now on the area for the painting. That's where I'm in this kind of boxed here area, which is right here next to, it's the other way, the stuff that I'm going to be painting. So, we will now turn on the light. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Amazing. We're going to use the poor man's paintbrush, the time machine. That's right. I meant to say it that way. I was testing you all to see if you would catch me on that. You all pass. So, now we'll have our handy dandy paint set starter brush that I have taped back together because it fell apart one time. It's the best brush ever. My typical go-to for brushes would probably be and I know this is gonna sound terrible because it's like, oh, you shill. I like the Games Workshop Citadel brand small base coat brush. I think that is the that is the utility brush that you can use for nearly anything and everything. You don't want to use it for like larger models and doing like tanks and stuff, but I mean, for the large panels, I mean, you could still use it on a tank, but I mean, you don't. Okay, you can use it. It's a good brush. The small, medium, large Coke with fries is a really good brush, and I really recommend it. So, we are going to put some paint on the palette here, on our nice trusty piece of plasticard here. That's the way you do it here. I pre-mix my paints with medium, so that way it is already thinned. It is the thin your paints meme already done in advance. You see, because one, mixing a little bit of medium into your paint pot will increase the longevity of your paints. It will thin the paints, and it will also double your paint. That's right. It'll double your paint. Because you could have an empty pot of one color and a full pot of the same color, and then empty it out into the empty pot halfway, and then fill the rest up with medium, and now you have 2 pots of paint. You see? That is economic thinking. That is the way of Bushido. That is the way that you thin your paints and eat your cake too. You see? Solid time machine. Well, yeah, I mean, every time machine is different. I mean, Alexander had a time machine that was like a chair. Doctor Who has a time machine that's like a phone booth. I mean, like, so does Bill and Ted. And so, I mean, like, I don't really see what makes either of them so special then. You know, I mean, like, if Bill and Ted can do it, I mean, is the Doctor really that impressive? I mean, come on, we're putting them on the same level as Bill and Ted. You know, I guess he's got like a remote control that can work on things. So, and once again, so it's like, why are you just painting over top of the same color with the same color? Well, a lot of these areas, the paint that's layered on, and wait a second, I did a little bit of this last night, but I don't know what areas that I did last night. So, you know what, we're just going to do another layer on top of here, and that's just going to be our little secret. Hey, Michi, well done, Slathe. You truly are the best Warhammer 40,000. Michi, you have defeated Horus. You are Warhammer. You are the Warhammer 40,000. On this issue of Dragon Ball Z, because here in Canada, we call it Dragon Ball Z. It is, they have to find all 26 Dragon Ball Zs, and to be able to complete the friend set. See, in Canada, Dragon Ball Z is called Dragon Ball Z. That is a fact. Dragon Ball Z. Yo, Michi. Thought you passed out. Oh yeah, Michi, isn't it? It's pretty late where you are, I would imagine. So, I have to say then, because it is so late and you are deciding to join me on my stream, thank you very much for that, because that's double the appreciation on that one, because that is such a nice gesture. Unless you just can't sleep, then whatever. That's not like a sacrifice. That just makes you a phony. Painting sounds fun tonight. They called it Zet here as well. Dragon Ball Zet. My reanimation protocol kicked in. Oh, Michi, oh no, are you a Necron? Are you like a secret undercover Necron? A robot in disguise? Ba 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 wah. long ago, on planet Necrocron. That is where the Cyber-Necrotronian Wars began. So we have 6 people on the stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me this evening. If you are new, and if you're not, and you just like to listen to my voice, I am Slathe, the Space Marine. This is my hobby stream, where we will be working on my Space Marine chapter, the Bloodhounds, where we will be making them have a unified, cohesive appearance in their paint job, so that way when they are all on the table, all together, all at once, just for you, Frieza, that's when they will be in their peak, pinnacle, prime position to be able to be picturified. Oh my god, it's Slathe. It's the real Slathe. That's right, Java. It's the real Slathe. None of those like knockoffs or pretend Slaths, the fake Slaths. None of those can compare to the original, because then you're essentially putting up new Coke versus Coke Classic. And, you know, it's a no contest scenario when you put the two against each other, because nobody likes new Coke. And so I'm kind of like Coke Classic, because I'm the real Slathe. But, you know, somewhere out there in the land, there's a fake Slathe. And the fake Slathe is the one that has been sullying my name, my good name. And that cannot be. Just can't be. Can't stand for it. I mean, of course, why wouldn't I be? Well, I never pictured you for, like, an undercover Necron. Undercover Necron! Against. Michi drinks Pepsi? Oh no. Okay, now it's been confirmed that clearly if you drink Pepsi... Okay, if you drink Pepsi, you are a Necron. You are a secret Necron. If you didn't know that you're a secret Necron, but you drink Pepsi, now you know. And that's probably what led you down this terrible life decision that that's terrible life path that you've chosen by drinking Pepsi. And now that you unfortunately have discovered that you are a secret undercover Necron because you enjoy the sweet flavor of Pepsi over Coca-Cola. The not-so-real Slathe is called Slate. Oh, the Slate. Slate the Space Marine. That's funny. That actually used to come up on YouTube. If you would type my name in, if you would type the channel name into the search bar, it used to write Slate the Space Marine. And I don't know why it would do that, considering that was never the channel name. But apparently that's what some people must have heard. So someone somewhere wrote Slate the Space Marine. And that's what kept popping up. But that has long since fixed. Orbital drop pods. How's it going? How's it going, Castellan? Welcome to the channel. We are, this evening, we are working on renovations, kind of. Repairs and updates and fixing old models. So that way they look as nice and good as models that I painted recently, which in some ways I have two thoughts on this one. In some ways, it's a bit of a shame to be painting over old models and painting over the past. But in the same way, it's also going to make them all look nice standing next to each other. So fuck the past. Sometimes you have to let the past die. You have to kill it if you have to. And you know, so I'm just taking my own hand, and I mean, like, I know what I have to do, and I know I have the strength to do it, and I'm doing it right now, and that's right. I was an orc. You have no idea what little duct tape and toxic pain can do to your skin appearance. Well, Michi, if you are a double agent orc, Necron, Alpha Legionnaire, possibly part of the Custodes, secretly watching over the other factions just to make sure that they're not breaking any laws, so that way if they do, then, you know, then you can report them in on them or something. I think we know who the Glowy is. Hey, Jaeger. Hello, Homebrew Chapter. Yes, Brother Marines. This is a Bloodhound's Space Marine. In a moment, I can pull up the not so 100% accurate chart, which depicts the various patterns of the chapter pattern, which trust me, that makes sense when I elaborate on it, that are applied to the various marks of power armor. And this is Slathe, the Space Marine. That's me. That's right. That's the guy you're looking at. That's who's talking. That's that guy right here. That's me, Slathe, the Space Marine. We have 8 people on the stream. We are 1 away from matching our word that describes what it is that I'm trying to point at and try to make a point out of the thing. Whatever that was, that word. See, this is terrible because, like, English is my first language. The viewer count, the highest that it's been on this channel is 9. So 9. So if we reach 10, then we have made a new... The word starts with C, and I know this is killing me because why can't I come up with the word? Then we have reached a new record. That doesn't start with C. That has a C in it, but it doesn't start with a C. That is not the right word. What was I thinking of? See, once again, English is my first language, and I know how to spell, so I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, so we are going to get some more onto this Space Marine here, and then in a moment we will go over the chapter pattern, which is a loose chart which was made from a app of like a generator app, and so there are a few inaccuracies to how things actually kind of line up in real life here. Like on the chart, it doesn't have the elbow pads correctly, and I believe there's a few Aquillas that are the wrong color, and some minor details like that. So it's kind of the grain of salt chart, but it works to just kind of demonstrate the way that where it works. 9. So we are at 9 right now. That is, I believe, we're at our current record of total viewers. So thank you everybody for joining me. I am Slathe, the Space Marine, and this is Hobby Hangout on Thursday. Where's that bloody ads guy? Michi, is it warm in your bag? What? Am I high? Maybe a little bit. We can get to that. in about half an hour and a bit, in the halfway point of the stream, when we get to the halfway point, that's when we start doing memes and we start showing off people's hobby stuff and your miniatures. You post pictures of your memes and of your models in the Bloodhounds Discord, and we go over them and we review them, and we just kind of have a sit and chat at about halfway through the stream. So that's going to be a thing at that point. Most people probably leave because it's non-tactical for a Space Marine to not wear his helmet. Ads is probably taking a break. I don't think he's feeling well. Well, I hope Ads feels better soon. Because he is a champion of champions. Which reminds me, now that we mentioned that, tomorrow evening for the stream, it is Friday tomorrow, so there will be another Final Fantasy Friday. I know not everybody's into Final Fantasy, so if you're not into it, that's all good. But that's the way that Fridays is Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo. We're going to be playing that. You reminded me of that because Ads is what I named the main character of that game. I named the characters in that game after people in the stream and after people who watch. So if you want to be if you want to be in the game as one of the characters, if you want your name to be in the game, show up tomorrow Friday, same bat time, same bat channel, and we're going to be doing the Final Fantasy Friday stream. Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 6, whichever one you want to call it, on the Super Nintendo. And we're going to be ripping that up. I'm going to be doing voices for all the characters. So it's going to be great. Miles! Hey, Miles. How's it going? Hi, Marshall Miles. And Java. Oh, we got Java here. The whole crew. We have the whole crew here. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on my stream this evening. I am Slathe the Space Marine. And we are going to be painting more of my Bloodhounds Space Marines. And with that, we will be making that progress. Right now, the collection is at just crossing 600 Space Marines. Not counting command crew and all that. So just count 600 troopers. So we're over halfway there of physical toys. A lot of them need to be painted. A lot of them need to be painted a lot. And so there's going to be a lot of work, a lot of hours going to be put into this. I'm going to put 2 hours a day into these hobby streams. And we're going to get some progress done on that because I do not want to leave a lot of unpainted plastic just sitting there wasted. I saw you were playing Turtles the other night. That's a legendary game. Yes, Byron. I was playing Turtles in Time with my older brother. So it was a Chuck and Slathe stream. I had my older brother there. We were playing a bunch of old games that we played back on the Super Nintendo back in the 90s. And we were playing Turtles in Time. It was the first time that he had ever played Turtles in Time. So that was a good time, getting to play some beat-em-up games, and just to be able to kind of just banter and talk shit. Although the sound quality on the mic wasn't that great because it wasn't being worn; it was sitting in front of us. So unfortunately, that was a little bit lacking. Cody Breyer, hello, Brother Marine. Hello, Cody. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing great. I am painting some Space Marines tonight. We're going to be painting some Space Marines. At about the halfway point in the stream, we're going to be sharing memes and people's hobby work. And then after that, we're going to get right back into this, and we're going to make it Slathe approved. 10 viewers. We have reached 10 viewers. That is Slathe approved. Lover Girl just subscribed. Slathe approved. Slathe approved. So thank you for the subscription, Lover Girl. I hope you and Ads are doing well. I've not heard or seen from either of you in a while, so, you know, all the best wishes to both of you. You know, I miss both of you. You're both great people, so thank you very much for the subscription and for the support. I appreciate that very much, and I should be changing the camera. That is also important. So, are you going full chapter? I am. Cody Breyer just subscribed. Oh, that is approved. Thank you for the subscription, Cody. To answer the question, though, for Castellan, I am hoping to go full chapter. So at the moment, I have the 600 Space Marine models for the troopers, and once again, this is not counting the not counting command staff. So if I were to include all of the captains, and if I were to include all of the apothecaries and standard bearers and all of that into what my collection is, I mean, it'll only marginally be increasing it, because that's going to be, you know, 5 to 10 more Marines per company-ish. So it's that part, not so worried, because I have a captain and I have an ancient for each company, except for the 9th company. The 9th company does not have an ancient because boo on them. And so they're all assorted into the various sort of standard Codex Astartes sort of ways. 10 watching. I know. We have beaten our previous record. We've had 10 people on the stream. That is a channel record. That is huge. I am super excited. Thank you, everybody. If you're enjoying this so far, hit that like button. There's no lightsabers anymore. If anybody remembers lightsabers, when there was the red and green bar on for the like and dislike, that is a long time ago. Jeez, Slathe, get with the times. We're not watching Flash animations on Newgrounds anymore. Gotta take off. Just wanted to say hi on stream. Oh, thank you very much, Cody. I appreciate that. I mean, that's awesome. So I hope you have a great night. We're both good. Ads is getting there, having good days, and day to day is a mad day. Oh, there's good days, and there's mad days, and there's bad days in the roller coaster of life. It brings us up and it brings us down. I don't know where that was going, but it was meant to be motivational. So if somebody could just kind of put like some like really like motivational kind of piano music behind that, right? You know, like bam, bam, bam. You know, like then because it was heartwarming and helpful. Best wishes to you and ads. Another 100 Terminators for 1st Company, 100 Scouts for 10th Company. You're on your way. Right now, my 1st Company, I believe, has 47 Terminators. I know it's a very specific number. And those guys are now done that. Now I've got to fix this guy, but we still got black on the palette there. So I'm just going to pull up some more of these guys here. And, oh no, they need to be dusted. Oh no! Oh no! What are we gonna do? We'll pull out the handy dust brush. And we'll check out what we got here. What are you working on? What's Miles working on? A Grey Knight. Miles remembers the lightsabers. Nice. We'll be back in chat soon. We miss you. Aw, thanks. Thanks, lover girl. Thanks, ads. I hope to see you guys again soon. I hope you guys. I hope the best for you and you're doing well. At this point, and make it black and white for the extra sentimentalism. Yes, You have to make it black and white for the extra sentimentalism. 11 viewers. We have broken a record again. We're now at 11 viewers. See, this is getting bigger and bigger every moment. So thank you once again. I am Slathe the Space Marine, and this is my hobby hangout on Thursday, where we will be painting... Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Oh no! I don't think I have any glue. I might have some plastic cement somewhere. Oh no. Well, you know it's not a live stream if there's not something going wrong, right? If there's not if there's not something absolutely fucking up like that, right? It is not a successful live stream. There has to be some chaos and some real life to it, like breaking one of your models off of the base. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I am Slathe the Space Marine, pro streamer, pro modeler, doing all the pro painting here. If I've been doing one at a time, good. Please explain your palette. It's like one of those modern art paintings. So this palette is just built up over time of all the different types of things, different colors and paints. I'll paint some here, paint some there, until it'll get absorbed by one color or another, and then I'll so that way I know where there's a fresh spot, because I can always go over a spot where there's not the color I'm working on currently. Okay, so, alright. Well, how long have you been collecting? I've been doing this hobby since 2001, is when I actually got my first box of models. It was a, box of Space Wolf Blood Claws, I think you got like 7 or 8 guys in the box, and I painted them red and black. Actually, if I go over to my thing here, if we look at this chart, the top row on the top 6 Space Marines on the top left there, that's how my Space Marines looked back in 2001 when I had just the box of the Space Wolves. They were painted in that pattern. Approximately. The arms might have had black on the arms, but that's roughly what they looked like. And then within about a year or a year and a half, the pattern evolved into the middle and the one after that we get with like Primaris for modern models. But the first pattern was the symmetrical one at the top. And so yeah, in 2001 is when I started. But really, because my eldest brother was in this hobby for years while I was still pretty little. I, of course, kind of got the splash me down kind of experience of seeing him do things, and maybe occasionally playing with his Space Marine models to, of course, his rage. But that's what little brothers do. That's right. It's a little brother thing. I am not to blame for that. That's what happens when you stroke it too hard with a soft brush. Slathe has been selling his palettes for millions in order to fund his chapter. Oh yeah, I sell it all as abstract art. A bunch of the different art studios, I mean, they don't know a difference. They have no idea that it's not just my palette. I mean, these stupid kids don't know the difference, right? I just sell it to them, and they don't know the difference. They can't tell the difference. That's how I get away with my shenanigans. Because the old tricks are new again when nobody has seen them for a long time. And that, my friends, that, brother Marines, that is the moral and the lesson of this story. Did you realize that there was even going to be a moral and a lesson of the story? Did you think this was some kind of after-school special? Well, I guess it kind of would be, depending on where you are, but that's not the point. It's not remotely the point. Palette is a Jackson Pollock painting. That's what happened. Oh, I too like to live dangerously and use a dry palette. That's right. I use the driest of palettes. In fact, my palette is so dry. My palette is so dry. It's so dry. My palette's so dry. Do you have dry, irritated palettes? Try Visine drops on your palette when you're painting. The Visine will help. You know what? I probably shouldn't even be painting this because this guy, I probably need to just trim down this arm. This guy's got a weird mutant arm. It's too long. "2001, damn, you are a youngling, Slathe. I started my hobby in 2001, but I was released into the world at the same time as the rogue traitor plastic kit Space Marine Beakies. I am an RTB-01 Beaky, brought to life. I am a real boy. There ain't no strings on me." Yes, the little brother experience. I'm on the receiving side, sadly. I said sadly, but I was able to dump my orcs on him, when I switched to Space Marines. Oh, yeah, that was a tactic. That was a tactic that my brother tried to do. I remember when I was getting into 40K myself and I was getting my first models, and he was like, "Well, no. You see, what you want. You want to buy these Dark Eldar warriors from me." Well, why would I want to buy these Dark Eldar warriors? Well, you want to buy the Dark Eldar warriors because, you know, I bought them in this box set, and you know, I want to sell them off so that way I save a little bit of money, right? I got this land speeder and this tactical kit, and we got the rule book. So, you know, you just buy their Dark Eldar from me. But I want Space Marines. But I have Space Marines. You don't need Space Marines if I have Space Marines. No, but I want my own Space Marines. You know, because I always liked Space Marines. You know, that's what I'll have my own, and that way I won't ever have to bug you and yours, right? And you go, "Oh, okay, well, whatever." That was great. You could put tinsel on a turd, and it's considered priceless. You could. You could. Yeah, the tinsel turd. Oh, the tinsel on turds is twinkling. Your brain is unwrinkling. And since there's no place to go, that's right, I can also sing. Hey, pop into Discord and tease the chat. Pop into Discord and tease the chat. Oh god, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what has he done? What has he done? Oh no. I got orcs dumped on me in the 2nd edition, so I built them and destroyed my brother's forces back in 2nd and 3rd. Well, that's not a nice thing to do. I mean, whatever happened to the brotherly care and appreciation and all? Yeah. Fucking wreck 'em. So what's going on here? Oh. I see, we got people joining into the Discord. Okay, so it's time to... Oh, wait. What happened? Huh. Weird. Oh, there was way too much water on that. Oh no. I put a picture of the banana in general. It's just a sneaky peeky. Oh, a sneaky peeky of that. Well, that's on the OnlyFans. Wait, why does this guy have a black... He's got a black belt. They're not meant to have that. What's going on here? There's more I gotta fix these guys, because they've got all these weird details that I would never have done on anything else but them. Because some of these models, some of these Marines that I am painting this evening are some of the first ones that I painted. So there's going to be a mix of them that are done the pattern right, but the paint was thin, or the model's scratched off because it's a metal model. Like, there's going to be all sorts of that. But this is a very special case, because this one's one of the ones that I did really early on. So it had some unique choices at the time, which kind of, didn't survive the evolution of the pattern and kind of hit the cutting room floor sort of thing before it was kind of finalized and decided this is how the pattern looks. Which, of course, Primaris also added in its own monkey wrench into that. I thought I had everything all figured out. I was good. There was no new types of power armor or anything. And then all of a sudden, Primaris show up, and now I have to come up with designs and keep it consistent. It's terrible. No, it's in your DM. Perks and downfall of brothers in the hobby. You beat one, the others will twat you hard. It's fun times, and now they're getting back into 9th edition after years away from the hobby. You know, the 8th and 9th edition, I've found, has brought an immense amount of new blood and has brought back old blood into the hobby. And I mean, say what you will about the the rule set, about Primaris Marines or the lore, or Games Workshop's policies. There's all these different things that are totally valid, but I have to say that the last 2 editions of Warhammer 40,000 have probably been the biggest in the sense that they have brought the last 2 editions are most definitely the milkshakes that bring all the boys to the yard. And that is with solid sincerity. And so, let's see. What do we have here? So, a sneak peek. A sneak peek of... Okay. If you insist. So this is what we got here. We got a sneak peek of a brand new piece of art here from Lightweight Jive, who has been making an amazing set of pieces of art here. This is what we got. Are you ready? Are you ready? Who is ready? I need to know who is ready for this. Because I don't know who is ready or not for this. Because this is huge. This is humongous. Okay. So, we have the latest piece of art, the sneak peek preview from Lightweight Jive. This is what we got. This is the sneak peek preview of the latest piece created by Lightweight Jive. It's just a sneak. It's just a sneak. You only... Oh, just show it. Just show it. There we go. Are you ready for Keck? It's Keck Brothers. It is not cringe. That's right, it is Keck. Oh, you're always ready, Java. So, which chapter is the Bloodhounds descended from? Yes. That is the official answer. The official answer to which chapter did they descend from is yes. Oh, it's really great. Like, Lightweight Jive has been making amazing pieces of art over and over again. Like, out of nowhere. And it is very impressive, very cool, very amazing. So let's get another Space Marine on the board. Bam! So we're almost 1 hour in. And we are going to need more paint on the palette. But you know what we're also going to need? Plastic glue. So, we will be right back. I'm going to take a quick trip to the Crucible. Alright, brother Marines. We're going to the Crucible. Okay, we're now in the Crucible. It's a totally different place, as you can see, clearly. What do I have here? We have testers, toxic cement, non-toxic cement for plastic models. Do not use near fire or flame. I guess I shouldn't use this because I am on fire. That's just a fancy word for pee. That's right, I peed into this tube and I'm going to use it to melt the model together. RTRT. Superhumans need super glue after all. More than you realize, Lieutenant. So we're going to use some of this. Oh, it's already coming out of the bottle. I just needed to open it up. It just needed to be freed, and then it was already escaping. It was oozing. It was bleeding into the immaturium like it was a chaos spawn. Okay, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so while this is melting together, as we can see here, so while I am melting this guy's foot to the base, and I've guessed, and yes, that's a 25 mil if you've not noticed, because 25 mil superiority. Fuck the 32 mil base. My Space Marines aren't being rebased for nothing. Nothing. In short, he's going for a slash. Oh, no, 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 I am back. Hoped you washed your hands. Through fire and flame, dear God, not Dragon Force. So we'll just let this guy melt together, and we are reaching into the 1 hour point of the stream. So now will be the point where if you have any pictures of any hobby stuff you're doing, if you have any your current project, or a model you just finished, a paint job you just did, something you're really proud of that you want to share on the stream, and if you're part of the Bloodhounds Chapter Discord, which there's a link in the description below, you can share it in the work in progress section, the finished models section, or in the memes section, and we're going to be going over those right away. So let us see what we can see. Do we have anybody having anything in... Okay, so I guess we've got Java's meme, but that's not really in the meme section. But you know what? I'm gonna take it. This counts. This is gonna start us off on the meme section of the stream section. So, if anyone else wants to join in, there is a meme section of the chapter of the Bloodhounds Chapter Discord, which of course is free to join, and that is where we will be showing off all of the memes. So here we have, there's that. Yes, it's all of the oh, well, here's the ones from yesterday. Very nice. Okay, so we have this meme to show off. This wonderful meme that was contributed to the Discord. Such a wonderful meme. So thankful to have it, to have this. The what the fuck $120,000 duct tape banana meme, which I'm sure this is hilarious. I'm certain it is. It's probably the funniest thing that everyone's ever heard or seen in the past while, and this is just completely flying over my head. Brother, the seal has broken. We must secure the bog. The 9th seal is broken. Is this guy done? Can I no, what the fuck? It's not working. Maybe I did need super glue all along, and Michi was right. Or maybe, or just maybe, I can do a trick. Oops. But giving it a couple dabs here, couple dabs there, dab dab dab, dab dab do. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything. That did absolutely nothing. So I'm just going to add a little bit more of that plastic glue. Just a little bit more of it. So we can try to get a chemical reaction. This stuff smells like oranges. Like, have you ever had that, like, orange spray that you might get for your house? Like, it would, instead of it being like an aerosol, it's some other kind of spray-based can, and it sprays orange citrus mist. Okay. So I'm probably going to be holding this for a while. I imagine that's going to be the case. We're going to be holding this for a while, having that melt together. So, because the banana thing actually happened in a gallery. It actually sold for that much. It actually sold for that much. Okay, wow, that is impressive. That is terrible. How does one join the Discord? How does one get into Discord? How does one get into Discord? Well, there's a website. You can download the application. Or you can use the website instead of getting the application. Make a Discord account. Okay, so what I'm going to do, here's the trick. So we're going to get this guy all pushed into this thing. And then we're going to quickly flip him upside down. And we're going to rest him against something. And hopefully that will let just... Oh, no, it's not. That's not going to work. That didn't work. We're going to be holding this here for a while now. Until this thing melts together. Until this thing melts together, we're holding this thing. This is the stream. This is the hobby stream. This counts as hobby, because this is part of the hobby sometimes. So we're just going to melt this plastic together. Be gentle. Don't be too forwards with it. Besides, you haven't asked it out on a date yet. Brother, I need to be pinned here. How to join your Discord. Well, there is a link in the description below. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, please press the like button. It'll help out everything. Allegedly. There is a link in the description below where you can either... There's a Discord link that you can join the channel's Discord server. There is a text-to-speech donation Streamlabs link, which I don't usually mention that too much, so that exists. Yeah. Will someone link it? It's in the description of this stream. It is already in the stream. But I believe that can be done. I believe that we can get that done for you. I heard... Oh! There's comments that are held for review. Doesn't show that on Streamlabs. Apparently the man who paid for the banana just peeled it off the wall and ate it afterwards. Nice! See, that is the total... That's the total Sigma Chad way of going about it. Brother, those Dark Eldar thoughts are wrong, for also they are right. They are wrong, but they are so right. Modern art got crazier and crazier due to it basically being a tax dodge or some bullshit plus drugs. Oh, we have people popping in to the Discord. Welcome to the Discord, brothers. And can I please let go of this thing now? Can I like get it? Can I like make him can I just do this and just forget about that? Okay, we're just leaving that guy there. Fuck that Marine. Fuck assault Marines. Fuck. Okay, so we're halfway into the stream. And we have so now that we're at this point, so if you have any hobby stuff, I would want to direct it towards in the Discord. There will be finished miniatures and work in progress. So I want to see what you got on the table, what you're working on. I want to see all of that, and so that way we will go over all of that. Okay, I'm already looking at this. Okay, so here we are in the Discord. Here it is in the Bloodhounds chapter Discord. All right. And here we have these are not Michis, but they are too good not to be shared, he says. So first we have, well, okay, we can't really lead with this, because I already know what this set is. These are the Egg Marines, which are made from Space Marine shoulder pads. And they're, sometimes people call them squats, but I believe originally they were Egg Marines. And so, there we got a Tech Marine. Here we have a Chaplain Egg Marine. We have Egg Marines in a Land Speeder. Excellent, excellent. So we can go back to up here. We have the Egg Marine Dreadnought, which is, of course, all stubby. Very nice. The Egg Marine Captain with the visor, the glass. That's right, very classic, very rogue trader. An entire Egg Marine army. The Egg Marine Assault Marines. An Egg Marine Tactical Squad. And the unpainted Egg Marine. So that's what we have so far for in the model section in our hobby showcase. Thank you very much, Michi. It's nice to look at some old projects again. Those are nice. So let's see what we have in memes. Oh no, what do we got? What? So we have some stuff. This is from yesterday. What's this? Wear the crown. Be the crown. You are the crown. You only get one shooting phase. That's all we need. What's this? Okay. Donkey Kong. The gods of chaos, witnessing Tau shield drones, become more powerful than any of their chosen warriors. What the fuck are you talking about? The Storm Surge Pulse Cannon. The Tau Railgun. The model I just painted. The model I just painted with null. Oh! But that's like liquid skill, right? Oh, and now it's got all the shading. Yeah, I see. I see now. Demon Sword Draknien, End of Empires, and Echo of the First Murder. Mostly wounds on a 2 or 3. Thunderstrike Gauntlet, Giant Power Fist, crackling with a barely contained nimbus of energy. Mostly wounds on a 2 or 3. Jeff from Mineshaft 74B with a Black & Decker, auto wounds. Yeah. Yeah, that's sometimes that's just the way it is, right? That's the way it is sometimes. What's this? A law created by this body Oracan snapped, a body whose authority in this manner I do not recognize. Trazen smiled, same old Oracan, hostile to any authority no matter how powerful. He would fist fight the sun if he thought it was telling him what to do. It was why Trazen had pursued this course. The diviner would build his own mausoleum, block by block. Oi, you want to go? What in God's name is this? What are we What are we descending into at this point? How it works, Air Zuka is the fart gun that blows a harmless ball of air at any target. Just point and shoot a ball of air and have a blast. This is a perfect fun indoor gun for family game night. Question: can you fart into it and blow it into someone's face from across the room? Answer: I can confirm this. I received one of these as a Christmas gift while deployed. Naturally, it only took a few minutes for 2 of my soldiers to attempt firing a fart through it. The key is to have the gunner cock and hold the weapon while the loader does his thing. It took nearly 2 full seconds for the blast to cross the tent, resulting in the major suddenly flailing his arms and yelling, "Oh God, I got it in my mouth." 10 out of 10, best present received this year. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow, that is okay. Are you winning, Dad? Not anymore. Webway.exe. Oh, Magnus did nothing wrong. Imagine being that word bearer, like you've been alive for 10,000 years, are a literal champion of chaos, and some titanium bald Elysian comes charging you, screaming his fucking lungs off, holding a primed melter grenade. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Your parents like 40K? Yeah, they do. Mom, what do you think of Erebus? Yeah, he's amazing. Is everything okay, honey? Your foster parents are dead. Devastation of Baal, Warhammer. Attackers, Tyranid Hive Fleet, Leviathan. Defenders, Blood Angels Chapter and its successors of the Sanguinary Brotherhood. Blood Legions of Khorne. Defenders, Blood Legions of Khorne. Imperium of Man, Tyranids, Orcs, Dark Eldar, Necrons, Chaos, Tau, Imperium of Man. Oh, oof. If Abaddon, if someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. All right, Vigilus is toast. Ghost. At least one Ghostbusters line a day. GW releases a new Thousand Suns bundle box. Let's see, 5 Marines. Wait, there's more. More Zangors than you'd possibly ever want. And to top it all off... I can't even read that. What do you mean I've ran out of ideas? I can barely read that. When she asks for something long and impressive, so you whip out Lord of the Rings trilogy. Yeah. Yeah. We are at that point. This is peak stream at this point. When yes, absolutely. What's in the box? Pain. Thank you, I needed this. Rogel Dorn, everybody. Rogel Dorn. He's here all week. 4 wounds taken. Suck it, Chaos boys. Big oof. Oh. Drone Hammer 40K. So that's the new Blade Guard, I think, or the new Sword something? Sword Brothers? Space Marine, something. It's some guy. I don't know who that is. But that Chaos Marine looks like he's having a rough day. Are those frickin' Tau with rail guns attached to their heads? Makanza Pop. Mecha Sapa. Oh, to hell with it. Special War Cannon. Oh, some good old DBZ. Oh, that's awesome. Excellent. Excellent. Very sweet. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you for the memes, everybody. That was our meme section of the stream, where we are green and meme, and we are ready to blast the machine. Okay, so I suppose we're going to go back into the hobby section of the hobby hangout. Approved. Oh, there's lots of chat to catch up on. Oh, wow. Just when I think this hobby didn't have any more surprises than the egg marines. Yeah. Put up some miniatures. Sorry, I DM'd them. Oh. Well, let's go to this thing. Or it doesn't seem to want to show that. It doesn't really like showing that section of the Discord. Perhaps if I were to go there from here, it would show it, but perhaps not. Well, there we go. Oh, so here we go. So, welcome to the stream, everyone. If you are here to see the gingerbread house as advertised originally on the Big Red 40K stream. By the way, check out Big Red 40K's content. Amazing content. The guy knows what he's talking about. He does a lot of hobby streams. And really cool guy, so if you've not already, go check out his stuff. So here we have the gingerbread house from Lightweight Jive. It's got marshmallows here on the sides. Nice brick wall, very nice. Dreadnought with a dead space marine. Oh, that pattern of armor looks familiar. We have here what looks like, I would believe this is a Sigma Marine, a Sigmarine with a Buster Sword from Final Fantasy. That's the way you gotta do it. You have to Final Fantasy it. That's right, total Final Fantasy mode engaged. So, without further ado, we will return to the painting section of the stream. Megatron. No! No, this guy came off of the thing! That wasn't supposed to happen. He was supposed to not come off of the thing. Which means we're gonna bring this guy over here. Oh, look at that. He's totally fixed, and this is totally the same Space Marine, and it's not a different Space Marine, and it's fine now. Okay, so, there we go. I'll put a pic in the Discord of the green stuff. Whose is that, and how did you make a wingy shield? That is Lightweight Jives. So, he was sharing his models with in his hobby with us in the hobby part of this hobby stream. Okay, so let's put a little bit more paint on the palette to then put some paint onto some plastic. And let's get these restorations complete while that one Space Marine there fixes. I mean, it was never broken. And this is totally the same guy that I just grabbed and put on the table. And that other guy isn't over on the shelf melting together to his base. Got some Sanguinary Guard for bits. Sanguinary Guard are very... Wait, he switched the sword from a hand to the other as well. Nice gluing. That's right, I glued it back together so well, the Space Marine swapped hands with his weapons. That's right. Now, I never did these silver areas like this in the center here on this guy. I'm pretty sure that some of these models were painted by an old friend of mine who wanted to learn how to paint models. So I was like, here, you can paint some of my, like, Crutter kind of kit bashes that I have at the time, which is including this one here. And so he did some... He took some creative licenses with the things, which is good. It's good when you're learning, and now it just leaves me with more work to do now that I'm fixing it, which is fine. Sus, I know memes. Totally sus. Right, I'm gonna head it off now. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, Castellan. Thank you very much for joining me on the stream. Very cool for you to join in. If you wish to see more, please press the subscribe button. I will be doing these streams roughly for 2 hours a night, weekdays, Monday to Thursday, and then on Fridays, same time, or around the same time, I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy streams. So if you want to hang around for Final Fantasy III on the Super Nintendo, and if you would like one of the characters in the game to be named after yourself, please join in. I would very much enjoy the audience. It makes all of the voiceovers for the character, doing voices for every character, it makes it a bit more fun and enjoyable when there's people there to have the live performance. Sorry, I couldn't get the meme done before you left. Couldn't get the meme done before I... Oh, well. Well, there's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow, Lightweight Jive. And this this bolt pistol is backwards, so I'm just gonna paint over this. Because I don't have the outer casing as silver on my bolt pistols under the current patterns. So that is wrong. And we will be going over some of the silver areas anyway. So it's not a big loss if some of these areas on these models are going a bit backwards, where it's like, but you've already done it. It's like, no, but I got to do it better. I just got to redo it. Are you gonna strip the models? No. But the layers of paint. I know. But it's gonna lose detail. I don't care. When you have 1,000 toys on the table, it's not going to matter if a few of them are, it's not going to matter. Trust me, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. The wow factor alone will already just make it passable no matter what. Just write me back in. These stupid kids won't know the difference. Just write me back in. Use chainsaw. Oh, the sun will come up. The sun will come up tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Get a little bit of paint on this wrist ring collar cuff thing. Get some in that soft suit area. And that part doesn't need to be super opaque. Even just a little bit in there is fine. It's gonna get silver over top of it. He called them toys. He called them toys!
Well, that's right. Games Workshop is a toy store. It's a toy company.
No, okay, well, that's not the most even, but it's not the least even. So I'm gonna call it Even Stevens in this scenario. But not like the Disney show. No, nothing like that. Okay. What a nightmare, though. Painting assault marines, I don't know why. I swear, though, painting assault marine jump packs, something about it, every time I do this, every time I start painting assault marine jump packs, there's a part of me that's like, oh, this is awesome, I'm painting assault marines. But then there's this other part of me that is dying inside. That, like, my soul is being eaten away by having to do this. I'm gonna go slumber. I bid you all good night. Good night, Byron. Thank you for joining me on tonight's stream. I hope to see you again soon on another stream, possibly again in the soon future, where we will be doing more of this, more of that, and more of the other. So I want to get more progress done. Well, every so often we'll have progress reports on everything. There'll be group pictures, photos in the Discord, all of that. I want to see the work that people are doing. I want to see their hobby. And my main goal, my main mission, and this has been the mission of this channel for years, my mission is to grow the 40K community online. To grow and network and webway the online 40K community so that we're all in on it. We're all together. So that's why I really enjoy helping out with other people's stuff too. I really enjoy, promoting and and shilling. I enjoy the shilling because that means that it's going to be bringing more 40K content for you, right? For all of us. We all get more 40K content that way. And so I am definitely one for growing and building and developing the Warhammer community. I guess, even let's think smaller here. My own channel's community, all of that stuff. And definitely to help out with the hobby. So if you have any hobby questions, queries, conundrums, confusions, or any sort of query, question, conundrum, or confusion, or alternative synonym for any of those starting with Q and or C, that you would like to post in the comment or the chat. Or, reach out to me in a DM or, ask me on the Discord or something like that. I will do my best to help you out with your hobby so that way you are getting the best and the most out of what you are, trying to achieve. So that we were all getting the best out of our hobby. So there's always more to learn. There's always more to learn, and there's always more areas to grow, and there's more room to grow. So I would want to say definitely, definitely want to help build it up. Build it up. Build you up. Build me up. Build you up. Build everyone up. We're gonna do it. Alright, so that's 2 of them done. So there's 3 more Assault Marines, and there's still this guy. I need to do that. I'm going to go check on the other model. Seems fine, just need to lean it against something, and it will be melting together overnight. I'm going this way as well, but I have to add that it's not because I'm tired, I require sleep, but because I am an awful person. Good night. Have a good night, Michi. You awful, awful person. We broke records tonight, so I am energized, I am ecstatic, I am ready to and raring to keep going. We have about another 50 minutes of the stream. I typically start at 7 Central Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, and I go until about 9. I do about 2-hour hobby streams, so that way it's got enough time to be able to get some progress done on the models, enough time to be able to chat with everybody, enough time to be able to share everything, and enough time to be able to have like a quick break if necessary. It doesn't get burnt. It doesn't go too long. It's not too short. It's not too long. 2 hours I find is a good kind of Goldilocks zone for the stream at the moment, because I'm also getting back into streaming. There used to be the day where I would be sitting there doing the 8-hour painting streams, and that got a little bit draining. That was a bit much. Maybe that was a bit much. The 8-hour painting streams, that's like a full-time job. That's like a full-time job. So the 2-hour ones are working out nice. I think it is a nice schedule, and I try to keep it until a little bit after some of my other favorite streamers will be finished. Don't want to step on toes or get washed away in the wake of the other bigger boats. So that's why I wait until after the other ones. And then we get this evening stream vibe, which is also nice. It's different. It's a different energy. It's a different energy. It's not like a better or worse energy. It's just a different energy, which is, of course, good. It's, of course, very good. And then Saturdays, also, Saturdays at 8 p.m. Central Time is typically when I have the After Dark stream, which is a bit different. It's a bit different. It is more of like a hangout stream where I will have people join me in the After Dark section of the Discord. And then on the stream, we essentially will just discuss whatever topics we want. So it's kind of almost like a blog or a vlog at that point, with the structure of the way the After Dark kind of works. Except for, I guess, it would be like a live vlog. And what's with these words? Come on. Vlog, a video log. Do we really need all these fake words? That's not a real word. Sorry, Slathe, I will have to go tonight also before I die of lack of sleep. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Java, you are a champion of champions. Thank you for joining me on the stream. You have been up far past your bedtime. So go to sleep. Nighty-night. Sweet dreams. And get some Betty by. So we are going to be continuing doing these model renovations here, just to make sure that all of these areas, because some of these areas you can see are like, I'm not sure if you actually can see, because I don't know if you can see. Can you see? I don't want to make any assumptions. Maybe you're just here for the voice. Maybe you have like a phone that it's in Braille, and you're watching this stream in Braille. You know, like closed captioned for the hearing impaired, right? So it's like in Braille. And we're going to be these things. I think the main reason I dread painting assault marines is probably because I likely should be, but never have, painted the assault marines in like sub-assembly. Looks like there's all sorts of sections on this model which look like they're like not painted at all. Like, what is going on here? Like, that's not a good look. That is definitely not Slathe approved. That is not Slathe approved. Okay, so now... Now for more jump packs. Yeah. I swear, this painting jump packs. This is my living hell. I don't know what it is. I really hate painting these things. I really hate painting assault marines. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. How did the assault marines scar me so badly to leave me so mentally wounded that the vitriolic hate just flows through me like I'm some kind of Palpatine apprentice. Sub-assemblies for nerds! Who would want sub-assembly anyway? Canadians. Ugh. Oh, wait a second. There's a thing on the back, right? Does this guy have that on the back? He does. Okay. So, those three are done. There's 2 more assault marines. And there's that guy. The heavy bolter guy. This dick. So, oh, looks like the stream is petering out. We are now at 5 viewers. We are at less than half of our record-breaking numbers earlier this evening. It was huge. We reached 11. No Jackler this evening. I've noticed no Jackler this evening. That's very odd and out of character for Jackler. He's always here, like the loyal lapdog that he is. Well, Jackler, wherever you are, dead in some ditch somewhere. We'll miss you on After Dark. Nope, not in frame. You gotta make sure you keep in frame, or else you're not really watching much. Just kind of watching this, like, oh, don't you like looking at the bottom of my painting handle? This is the hobby stream I bet that you've all been hoping for. You've all wanted all this time. For so long, you just wanted to see the bottom of my painting handle and not actually see what I was working on at all. It's part of a new strange fetish that was developing after the painting handle was released by Games Workshop, but it's not the fetish that you think it is. This and more at 6. Can't trust those Canadians, not after they changed their flag to remove the Union Jack. I hear some of them are even French. Yeah. Exactly. And how can you trust anybody that's, like, even remotely French? Especially anybody named Norman. And, okay, so now, it looks like, so this one here, I'm not sure if it shows up. But the red, like right there, it's really thin. And so you can see red showing through. So essentially we're just giving it like that second thin coat that he's never got. Or that they did and the paint has worn off since then. In comparison, when these are all done and everything's all fixed up to look the way that I want it to look with my modern models. In comparison, these guys are going to look like $1 million. I mean, not that they look bad right now. I'm just saying they're going to look so good, and they're going to feel good because everyone's going to be giving them compliments. And it's like when you feel good and you look good, and someone compliments and says that. So then you feel even better. It's just like that. These are not the fetishes you're looking for. The fetishes that you're looking for are in that pygmy village. Go and ask them for one. Oh, they don't have any? Maybe they could make a new one just for you. No, I don't want him having a little teardrop underneath his eye. This isn't the Space Marine that went to prison. He hasn't got the teardrop on his helmet. He does apparently have, for some reason, an upper arm that's black. That can be fixed. All of the fixing. Because that's what this is about. Fixing the mistakes of the past. This brush is a time machine. And with this, I am going to go back and change the past to correct the future. Because you see, if I could turn back time, and if I could find a way, I would take back all of the paint that was put on these models, and I would do it all over again. Okay, so we did that arm, we did... Oh, wait, what did we do with this arm? We did not do this arm, I don't think. And I don't think we did the shoulder pauldron on this guy. Okay, so I believe that's everything now on this one. So there is one more Assault Marine on the table. And I mean, I guess some of these need some... They're gonna need some things. I'm gonna have to figure out a plan for that. Plan. Do I look like the kind of guy who's got a plan? Do I look like the kind of guy who's got a plan? So it is almost 8:30. So we have about half an hour left. And we have one more model on the table. I'm actually a bit surprised. I honestly did not expect to get through the 3 Devastator Marines, or the 2 Devastator Marines, and the 5 Assault Marines in under... or in the stream length. I mean, like, I guess we started a tiny bit early. So we've got maybe about a half an hour boost to this stream today. But I am a little bit surprised. I didn't expect to burn through these so quick. So that is a very pleasant surprise. So let's get this last one done here. And then we're probably going to... What would we do? Do I get more models? Is that what I would do? Do I get more models to paint? Or do I shut down the stream? I mean, these are the questions of our generation. Right? And that's what I would have to figure out. So what could we do? What could we do for the end of the stream? Well, we could do some video games, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if that would work. We'll have to find out. That's right. This is the epic music right here. The epic motivational music that makes you keep going. And it makes you just push further. It makes you jump farther. It makes you hit harder. This is that part. I'm thinking that some of these were, the deal with them was, just looking at them, and it looks like, I'm painting on top of dust here. Oh no. It looks like the deal is that some of them were painted black, and then I painted red over top of those to just simplify what I needed to do. But it looks like I, in the process, missed some spots in that sense. So I'm going to have to take a good look at these, and I'm probably going to have to go over these Assault Marines with, like, a second sweep over of all of the red and black sections, just to make sure that everything is patterned correctly. Because there's been multiple things showing me that's not the case now. So, after the stream, between streams, some other time, I'm going to be looking over these and coming up with a game plan. And they're going to be renovated, updated, retrofitted, whatever the proper term would be, with their paint job. They're going to get a new paint job. I'm going to get a fancy new paint job. And a bag of chips, too. That's right. See, the bag of chips is really where it's going to be pushing that over the limit. Right? Like, without the bag of chips, it's just paint. And I mean, like, who cares? I mean, like, you can watch paint dry, right? But when it's got a bag of chips associated with that, and maybe some dip, maybe some salsa, depending on what kind of chip it is. You know, I don't know. Maybe you want salsa. I don't know. I don't know if you're the kind of person that wants salsa and you want to spice up your life. I don't know. Maybe. You just want some of that salsa in your life. You just want the salsa in your life, but you can't get it, so you're raging. But then you do get it. And then you have what you want, but you can't keep it, because you can't have your cake and eat it too. And these are the lessons of life, aren't they? You've got it in your inbox. What is this? Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh no. Okay, so this Space Marine needs a little bit more black in a few more areas. And then I'm calling that one done for this step. And then that would have been... We have finished our plate. We have cleared our plate for the table for tonight. For the Hobby Night in Canada. Welcome to Hobby Night in Canada. Okay, so that looks looking good. That could probably use some more, because I think there's a little bit of water got into this, so... And that looks weak. Let's do some of that. I'm probably gonna want to like I'm probably gonna want to redo these chain swords, to be absolutely honest. I'm not sure why I'm even bothering. Because I can. That's why. That's why. It's why I bother. That's why I try. That's why I keep going. That's why I persist. Because I choose to. Okay, so that... I want to say that looks like that is that for that, and that's that. And that's all I got to say about that. But... a couple more little tricky areas there. Okay. Well, I believe there's not anything else. Oh, there is. You thought you could evade me, underside of the jetpack, but no, I checked, and you have been found. Mr. Assault Marine, I need to know if you are hiding any other areas that are not covered in paint. And I would demand that you be very strictly honest with me, as otherwise the punishment might be unghastly, which is not the word, but we make up things here in the Bloodhounds chapter. Excellent. So I believe that is done. And now, the tease on this is that I just finished this, and we're at 2 hours. Now, typically, this is where I would be wrapping up. But, according to the way that I schedule things, that means that I guess I kind of have 25 minutes left. Kind of. So, I'm going to put on a brief intermission, and I'm going to put these models away, and I'm going to fix this all up, and I will be right back. Yeah. I start tease. Put the meme up. Put the meme up? What meme? What meme? I'm putting a meme up now? Is that what I'm doing? Is that what kind of channel this is? Is that what kind of person you think that I am? Is that what you want from me? You just want memes, huh? You just want the memes. Well, there's your memes. That's what you got. You got memes. Well, there's the memes. You got all of your memes. Well, let's just put it up. Let's put it up there in its full glory. Absolute full glory. Where it will be on absolute spectacle and display. This is the meme in question. I have no idea what's going on here. I really have no idea what I'm looking at here, except for I see there's a Bloodhound's helmet, a Bloodhound's Corvus helmet, and there's some Cadians. And is that Valrak? Is that meant to be Valrak there? Looks like Valrak. So I'm just going to assume that's Valrak. And on the left, that's Big Red Bear. I think that's Big Red Bear there on the left. And then in the center there, that's Hayden Christensen. I think that's Hayden Christensen. Kind of looks like him. I'm pretty sure that is Hayden Christensen. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm like pretty sure that is Hayden Christensen. So here we are. We're in the home stretch. Now we're in the last 25 minutes of the show. I just finished up all those Space Marines there, so those are all done for tonight. So there will be more hobby stream, possibly Saturday, possibly Sunday. We'll just have to keep that queued in our minds and in our thoughts and in our brains. And so I guess we'll wind down the stream. If there's any, we'll chat. This is the time to chat with the chat because we just finished up all the toys for tonight. So let us go to the chat. Hi, Marshall Miles has returned. Welcome back, Miles. Welcome back. This one was difficult to draw for spiritual reasons. So, oh, hey, kids, cat. We've got cat over here. Oh, that's right. On Big Red Bear stream, he's got Aries. We've got Tonys. That's right. So now instead of just watching me have a cigarette for 25 minutes, we tomorrow will be playing Final Fantasy 3 or 6 on the Super Nintendo. We'll be playing that at same time tomorrow, so 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I hope to see you all there. People who are in the chat, you will get to be included in the game as the characters that are playing as, because you get to name the characters in the game, so the characters in the game will be named after people in the chat. So, want to see you there. I'm going to be doing voices for all the characters. That game has an amazing story and a brilliant soundtrack, so I hope to see you there to follow on the Final Fantasy 3 Friday streams. Because that's just awesome. We need to have more of that. And now I'm just trying to think. What is it today that we have done? Well, earlier today, there was a video that I launched out earlier. I made the Cobra Kai video. Earlier, I was asked by Byron. Byron, who was earlier in the chat, asked me to make a sequel to the Karate Kid video where I'm fighting all the different 40K YouTubers. So I made a sequel video. It's the latest video. So after the stream, if you have a moment, it's a minute and a half long. Please check out the latest video on the channel. It would mean a lot. Some Easter eggs in there. And I think it's really fun. It was really fun to make, so I hope that it would be just as fun to watch. The Space Marine thoughts on the new Space Marines that are coming out. The new Space Marines that are coming out. Okay, so that would be, I believe, there's the new Gravis Captain. I'm not too in the loop on a lot of the rumor mill stuff, and I don't have a lot of behind the scenes, people telling me what's coming out and stuff like that. But I've heard that there's going to be some new Primaris Marines with some equipment, some weapons that we've not seen them use yet, but we would be familiar with from the Firstborn Marines in the past. So I am looking forward to what's going to be coming out in the next year and the upcoming years for the Space Marines. I would like to see some variations of weapons. I would like to see like las cannons maybe make a return in some way, or something like that. I mean, there's las fusils, but if they could do that, I would like it. Las talons, maybe they'll call them. Who knows? I would like to see the Primaris Flamer weapon available to all the chapters. And I've heard that there might be Rocket Marines, which, if you've not heard of them before, you can check out on my channel. Check out the Rocket Marine video, and you will learn all about Rocket Marines in that video, in the Rocket Marine 3. Rumor is Rocket Marines, new Dreadnoughts, Jetpack Marines are coming. The Jetpack Marines, I remember pointing this out when they were showing the Space Marine 2, and you had Lieutenant Titus. In one of the gameplay shots, you see him wearing a jump pack similar to the Assault Marine jump pack, where it straps onto his standard Mark 10 backpack, which is different from what we've seen from the jump packs in the past for Primaris, where they're built into the armor, like on the Gravis Inceptors, or where they're kind of non-existent, like on... So I guess on the non-existent ones, we're not even going to count that, because it's not included. But it's more akin to the Assault Marines, and so the likelihood that we're going to see that... And I mean, I kind of saw this coming with Assault Intercessors in the first place. Assault Intercessors on tabletop and on paper are a frontline troops choice squad, but on the plastic and on the demonstrations of it, they're clearly a fast attack squad. They have the X for like the fast attack that like Assault Marines would have had. Like, they are a fast attack squad. It's a joke saying that they're not. It's inevitable that they're going to get jump packs, and then the ones that we have now are going to be the non-jump pack version. Non-jump pack and jump pack versions of Assault Marines. Wow, who would have thunk it? My thermic reactor pulsates with excitement. Yes, I can agree with that one. New Dreadnoughts would be interesting. I'd like to see some Dreadnought variation with the Redemptor. I wouldn't mind there being a character Redemptor. Just make it, just who cares? They make something up and the Redemptor Dreadnought doesn't burn out the pilot anymore. Who cares? Who cares? These stupid kids won't know a difference. Just write them back in. Just write them back in. I would like to see Librarian and Chaplain Dreadnought, as much as the Dreadnoughts are meant to be heroes anyway, but I mean, I would like to see the specialized Dreadnoughts like that. I want to see Scouts. I want to see Primaris Scouts. We already have them in the Neophytes and Initiates. We have them in the Neophytes for the Black Templars. We already have that. So the precedent is already there for the Space Marine Scouts. So really, it's not that big of a stretch to see that just genericized, taking off some of the Maltese crosses or whatever it's called. Just getting rid of that and just making them more plain Jane. And now we've got Primaris scouts. The Primaris realized that they needed to have scouts all along, and that you need to go through all of that. It's a necessary process to become a Space Marine, so now they have them. Buy them at your local Games Workshop today. That is what I expect from that. I don't expect anything less than backpedaling to the extreme for there to be all of the new toys for all of the old toys. I don't, and this isn't a rip, all the new toys are great. They're all wonderfully proportioned. They look great. They're fine. Just give me the new toys. Just give me the new toys. I want them now. Just giving them a year ago. Right? Just don't even make up the story. Just, they're big now, and they're big. Now they're big. And that's the game. Right? And that is the game that we're playing. So, with Space Marines, I don't know, I would like to see some of the Scout Bikers return. Scout Bikes. I don't even mind if there's double redundancies on things. I don't mind if we already have a unit that does this. Why do we need another unit that does this? Because this is a game that has a myriad of options and choices for you to have exactly what it is narrowed down on what you want aesthetically, tactically, or deliciously. Whatever it is you want in your army and your fully balanced breakfast, you can have that in Warhammer. You don't have to have this. You can have the alternate one. So, if you don't like las cannons, get missile launchers. If you don't like missile launchers, get multi-meltas. If you don't like multi-meltas, get las cannons. It's that simple. So, I can see people are dropping off. I'm dropping off because this has gone a little bit over the 2 hours, so I am beginning to burn out myself. 10 minutes to the finish line. We're 10 minutes to the finish line. I am dropping off. I am falling. I'm falling it. So, okay, so tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Don't need the Primaris lore, just say, here's the new big toys and the old toys, and they're now big toys. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I honestly don't even worry about old toys, big toys, new toys. It's not even a thing for me. It doesn't even worry. It's not even a problem to me anymore. At first, I was like, oh no, my toys! My big investment in collection of Space Marines, what am I gonna do? Oh no! Now they're all gonna be replaced and be made irrelevant. Oh no! Right? But no, it's fine. It's totally fine. There's no problem. There is no problem. I thought Phobos were the new scouts. At first, I thought Phobos were the new scouts as well. They filled a lot of the same roles. They were the infiltrator, recon, snipers, all of that stuff. They fit all of the roles of scouts. And I wouldn't mind if there was also scouts. Or Primaris scouts. And I wouldn't mind if there was that too. Why not? Double redundancy, triple redundancy. Space Marines themselves are full of redundancy. They have so many organs and backup organs and things to be double redundant, so that way if one fails, the other picks up. Like, they have... Space Marines have all of these redundant options for a reason. Because there's always that niche moment when one is better than the other, or one is more preferable than the other. So, really, I would want there to be scouts, Phobos, and Primaris scouts. I want all three. And I want them all to have snipers and recon and infiltration and terror tactics. I want them all to have it. That's right. I want them all to have it. Okay, so I am getting exhausted. I am getting absolutely exhausted. So I'm going to wrap it up here. My throat is dying. I'm going to wrap it up here before I lose my voice. And I'm going to pass it over to Wayne and Schuster. And I hope to see you all here again tomorrow. Same similar time. Likely at 7 o'clock. I'm probably not going to start early again unless I get dragged into doing it again. Then maybe we'll reschedule stuff. But 7 o'clock Central Standard Times when I'm going to be starting my 2-hour streams. Tomorrow's going to be Final Fantasy. Saturday is going to have the After Dark. Sunday is probably a day off, but maybe we'll do some early streaming of stuff. And, RTRT, don't own a single Primaris Marine. I play any loyalists. Just give me Trader Boys some loving. Oh, damn, my throat's dying. Just maybe a little bit, half a wound. You know what? You guys can have half a wound, okay? You can have, Chaos Marines can have half a wound and you can like it. Alright, so thank you to everybody who showed up. It's been a brilliant stream. It's been a record-breaking stream. We had 11 people in the stream today. Doesn't sound like much, but I mean, it's got it where it counts, and it means the world to me. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, for being in the chat. Thank you to Lightweight Jive for all of your amazing artwork. It is most definitely Slathe approved. So I'm passing it over to Wayne and Schuster. And I hope everybody has a good night, and I will see you on the next stream.
Well, I see by the clock on a wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
So long.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Be good.
Stay well.
Bye-bye.
Keep warm.
Relax.
At ease.
Take care.
Stay loose.
Adieu, mon vieux.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye till when we meet again.